with you, boy.
Come on, cat. Comment. Tom.
Ground Zero.
Welcome back.
Episode 7.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Lucky 7. It's your boy Dad.
I gotta blur that out.
What you just did, man? Why did you do that?
Bro, niggas used to be in the club dancing, twerking and shit, talking about something.
Nah, I mean, pictures is legendary.
Nah, with
the blowfish face.
Yeah, man. How you been? It's been a week.
Been alright, bro.
Fresh off that Miami flight.
Yeah, you feel me? I'm still like, nah, am I alright? Nah. I'm in Jersey now.
Oh, this shit fucked.
Yeah. I was trying to fix it full time, but I don't know what's going on here.
You gotta tighten that motherfucker right there.
Is it just a twist?
Yeah. There you go. You tighten.
Alright, yeah, we live.
Yeah.
Yeah, but feeling good. Miami trip was more fun than I thought it would be. Miami is lit. Definitely gotta go back there and like get the full experience.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fire. Other than that, though, the week was alright.
What do you mean full experience?
Full experience?
Cause
You sound very, very curious. Full experience?
Cause in Miami, I know it's cocaine. And
That's your full experience? That's what it is for you, bro?
I just imagine some like cute.
Damn. Yeah, that's what you imagine for real.
I just imagine some Cuban guy off coke just, hello, papi.
You want blow? Oh.
Okay.
Nah. But I just like, we just didn't get to hit certain attractions like jet skis and stuff like that. We ain't really hit the boardwalk too much. We was over there briefly for like drinks. It was lit though. For me, it was a vibe over there. Bunch of stuff, man. Bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Would
you
you
gotta
ever,
like do more? Huh?
Would you ever jet ski in the Hudson River? Is it the
I feel
Hudson
like,
River?
Why not? Why?
In New York?
Why not? That's not tough.
I heard like the water was like deadly toxic. Like if it touch you, you might get AIDS.
If it is,
you might get. I'm not gonna say that word.
I'm ashamed for not knowing that. But then hell no. The hell. There's hella dead bodies in that bit too. That'd be interesting though. I guess there's a reason why it doesn't exist on the Hudson River.
And weirdly, jellyfish too. I heard.
In the Hudson?
Yeah, there's jellyfish.
That's tough.
I don't know why the hell they over there, but yeah. So what are we talking about today? Talking about
Real quick sidebar. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yesterday I was like, basically putting all the money that I took from the strip club, like putting it back in the bank. And like one of them were burnt.
You took the singles that you got from the strip club and put it back in. Alright.
I mean, it was hella bread left over. But it was like blood on one of them. Like dried up blood stains, bro. It just blew my mind, and I washed my hands like 10 times after.
And you just
And
reminded me of what I
off.
just seen in the gym today. I'm pretty sure this person doesn't watch my shit. Like, nah,
cringe.
Nah, cringe.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but today's topic.
Period blood on the dollar sign. That's a symbol right there.
I didn't even think about that. It could have just been like a fight popped off, bro. That's max.
Wash your money. Anyway.
Yeah, today we're gonna be tackling friendships in general, from all angles. You know what it means to be a friend. How do you define a friend?
How much friends is too much friends?
Right. The type of friends you have, quality of friends. So
I heard levels of friends. Like there's a level 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you if you remember like what the levels were, but I think we can break it down.
Yeah, I don't know if 1 is the most important or 3 is the most important.
I think
it's 3.
Yeah, but I can't remember exactly what the specifics are. But I think it's easy to break it down based off what we could, you know, like logically speaking. Like level 3, if we're talking about that's the best friend, you could say like level 3 would be somebody who you could call at a moment's notice. They always on speed dial kind of thing. The person you probably talk to at least once or twice. No, probably like 4 times out of the week.
Yeah.
You know, easily accessible. You could call them for anything kind of person. You know, you talk to them about all your personal stuff, etc. The best friend, the typical best friend. And then level 2 would be somebody who you could just call to like go out with, maybe. You feel me? You could bust a move with them.
Probably like once a month.
Yeah, type stuff. Yeah. And then level 1 would be like, I feel like that would be like the associate. It'll be, for me, I think of it as like, you know, in class, like in college, like the person you had like that was in your group.
I
for like I know, but still, you can relate. Like when you had a group project or something like that, doing, you got to make a group, but y'all become like cool acquaintances. You say hi and bye kind of thing. Like that's what I think of a level 1 kind of friend. Like you hit them up, they hit you up for like maybe like opportunities, networking kind of thing, and it's just very casual. But you know,
I feel like level 1 is probably like, you know that you ever been in school and it's just that one person that you just, yo bro, what's good, but you don't know their name.
You develop the relationship by doing these, and then by the end of the semester it's one of these. But that's all it is. You feel me? They don't go further than that. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I mean, but I feel like one of the key points of like friendships in general, or something that we should all like focus on, or you know, sort of think about when it comes to the people in our lives, is the kind of value that they bring. So, you know, I guess we could go like from each level of a friend. I feel like regardless, each level of a friend brings you some kind of value, but you would want to focus more on those level 3s, I guess. You know, the people who you surround yourself the most, who you talk to the most. You want to make sure that they're bringing you value, but not to say that they can only, like, if you're around me, you got to be like bringing me money kind of thing.
I mean, but like value as far as just like meaningful conversations, or not meaningful conversations, but entertainment.
They got to bring something to the table,
some light, something.
Yeah. So it's like, I don't know. It could even be like emotionally speaking. You feel me? Just depending on the relationship that you have.
You can confide into.
Yeah. You know, it's mad different types of value, obviously. Like whether or not, you know, it's a like-minded person who you could just brainstorm with, chop it up with, and you know, you feed off of each other, and you know, you don't have to feel like you're being judged or anything like that. You know, it's mad different angles that you could look at it from.
But what makes a bad friend though?
I feel like then we could talk about like what it means to be a friend then. So like ideally a good friend or a friend in general will be somebody who you could consider trustworthy. They're dependable. Also loyal. Am I missing any? I feel like there's so much.
No, there's a lot, but that's some
that broadly speaking, like sort of.
There's some good key like factors you would want in a friend.
And then there are like obviously there are smaller things, but not really so small. Like, you know, the way they carry themselves, like the hygiene and stuff like that. But I feel like
that's more specific towards you, because you know
it's subjective, exactly. So it's like, yeah, it's subjective. But I feel like you wouldn't be friends with somebody otherwise. Like, you know, those are the things you see first. Based on those sort of things is how you would, like, I guess, develop the relationship. So depends.
Me personally, I think that I don't want to call myself a sponge because that sounds bad, but like I think I have an aura where definitely different types of people gravitate towards me for whatever reason. I wouldn't necessarily call them friends, but it's like a friendly acquaintance. And it's like at the same time, I don't feel like I could name a handful of friends that I have. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's like when I say how much friends I have versus the amount of people that I think that are my friends, it's two different numbers. Like, it's crazy. Completely. And I be feeling bad low key because it's like, damn, you probably think we have a tight relationship, but you know the surface of me. You don't even know I don't know
my intentions.
You don't even know my humor or anything.
It's like just another level to the person that you are that they can't see.
Do you feel like that's like sneaky?
Nah, I don't think so. I think it's like that with everybody, but a lot of people just can't tell or don't know. Like, I guess you could say those are more, I wouldn't even know how to categorize those kind of people. Like the people who are oblivious to the relationship that they have with someone. So like,
I think those type of people, they just want somebody around. They don't really care what it is. It's like, I can't hang out with this person.
I feel like they'll probably get hurt a lot too because they don't know who or like what real friends are. So like they look for things in certain people who are just not going to provide certain factors for them. Because I'm like the same way too as a lot of people. I could say quote unquote friends, but you know, we all have that core, those core people that are our friends too. So it varies, but I don't think it's sneaky.
No, because I noticed over the years, like, let's just say I post me hanging out with you type shit. This is hypothetical, but it actually, like, there's been times where it's happened, but it's hypothetical. I don't think I've been approached with this, but you get the vibe. It's like, oh, where was my invite kind of deal. It's like, yo, bro, this is like this fam, bro.
That's just what it is. This is what it is. I get that. I don't get that a lot too, but I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Like, people be feeling, I guess, just sort of left out, whatever. But it's like, you can't, because like you said, it's family. It's a different relationship, bro. Like, you know, and I feel like they know damn well, like, we not tight like that. You feel me? I'm not talking to you all the time. It's probably like a business relationship, and we just cool.
No one talk about business relationships. I don't even want to talk about that. That's a whole nother dilemma. Like, don't mix business with pleasure at all.
But the friends that you have now, where would you say, like, I guess you found all your friends? When did you know that you had like your core group of friends?
That's a hard one.
Cause it's like
when I you
don't really think about stuff like that. Right? You just know these my niggas.
For real.
But I know, for me, like, it started off at home, honestly. Like, I tell you these stories a lot, but when I was living in apartments, you feel me? It was just the people around. And granted, a lot of them are here today, but, like, that's where I guess my friendships, like, I started to establish friendships at first. And these are, like, childhood friendships, you feel me? And honestly, like, one or two of them, 2 or 3 of them lasted. No. Level 3 speaking, like 2.
Yeah.
And then I'd say the rest of my core friends, it just developed in school, honestly. Like, I found them in school, but yeah, a lot of them got weeded out but then it's like, you know, you as you evolve in life, you lose friends and not really like.
Yeah, grow apart.
Yeah, you just grow apart. You feel me? It's like you're on different timings, and I feel like people who you grow apart from, you could grow back into the same. You know.
Yeah, if you like, if y'all in the same like values like, and stuff, like if you like the same stuff, but y'all never like got to that point.
Yeah, I think a lot of the times it just be like, you know, life circumstances that sort of have y'all stray apart. But regardless, you know, when y'all were like tight, you know, you guys had those similar, you know, you were like minded and you had these similar like morals and you know, ethical sort of interests and stuff like that. So yeah, for sure. Friendships come and go, some stick, but when I knew I had like friendships that were gonna stick, I don't know. It's kind of it's difficult. Now that I think about it, too. Yeah. Like you just know, you never know, to be honest. But I feel like we're at an age now where we know. But prior, it wasn't really like that. Cause you make so many like. I don't want to say you make so many friends, but like in college you make a lot of friends.
Hell yeah.
So from going from ECC and then into Montclair State, I made mad friends, bro. But you know, it's obviously different levels of friends, and there are some that are around and some that aren't now. But that core, I'd say my core friends now, I could say this, my core friends now, they're like from before high school, still. For the most part.
Before high school?
Yeah.
1, 2.
And then, okay, like 1 or 2. Like shit. 1 or 2 after high school, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to like, I don't know. I don't want to make that concrete and then certain people thinking like, what the fuck?
Nah. I got a handful. I'm going to just say that. I got a handful of like, you feel me, like, this is people I probably talk to more than 3 times a week. And like, it's meaningful conversations, not bullshit conversations.
Right.
So.
Right.
And it's just, I feel like the friendships that I need now is just people that we're developing each other. Like we helping everybody develop. That's really.
You're the average of 5.
Yeah.
And that's for people who don't know. I'm sure everybody's heard this though, but it's like you're the average. You are the average of the 5 people that you're around the most. You surround yourself with.
I just seen something on TikTok earlier. It was just like, your friends pull you to your purpose or something like that. So, pay attention to who your friends are.
For sure. That's a really good point, because there's been times where like I'd be chilling with friends, and it's like this is back when I was like smoking a lot too. So like we be chilling, like playing games and just smoking and shit, and then I'm like 2 hours in, I'm like, yo,
2
I got
hours.
so much to do.
Damn.
I'm like, yo, like I'll get out of that, and I'm like, yo, why did I just stay here and do this for this long, bro? And I'll be tight, and it's like, it be moments like that where I realize, like, yeah, y'all not really pulling me to my purpose. You feel me? Because I'm not saying it's not okay to chill out and play games, but when you like blowing a day doing that shit, it's like, nah. You feel me? At this point in life, it's like I don't think we have time at all to be chilling and doing nothing.
Not for a whole day.
Yeah, not for that. Like, there's been times where I did that, like,
unless it's like a planned game night, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But there's been times where I'll pull up at like 12 and then don't dip till like 5. And
that's not that bad.
Nah, that's bad to me, because I feel like, first of all, you cooking too, so when you get out of that, you like, you can barely even breathe. So it's like, I don't know, it's a lot. And then your mind, I don't know, your mind is in a certain state. When it's coming down, it's like, it's kind of coming back to reality a little bit, but then you worn out mentally, so it just feels like I can't even really do much the rest of the day, even though I do have like a decent amount of time. But nah, I feel like that's a large chunk. Like now, compared to now, like I do a lot within that time span. Like all the errands and stuff I need to run, I get all of that out of the way between those times. So definitely be wary of like you know, when you feel like you're just not being productive, or when you can be being more productive, but you're being pulled down by whoever you're surrounding yourself with and stuff like that, because it could get out of hand, and then you end up like, you know, you just don't achieve certain goals that you set for yourself because of that. But yeah, like now, I feel like I'm surrounded with people. Like my core, I could say my core friend group. Everybody is sort of figured their purpose out, or if not, they're like working towards it, and they're in a space where it's like they're just in a productive space, and it just makes me productive, you know, because we're always talking about productive things, whether it just be like what we got going on or just, you know, plans for the future kind of thing. It's always ideas being shared and stuff like that, which is, you know, stimulating for both of us. So
I just happened in the gym the other day. Like, you ever realize having a gym partner / friend and like that you work out with, like how it'll motivate you to like go harder.
See, that's.
But I also don't know if that's like testosterone just being thrown around in the air, but whatever. But yeah.
That's why I miss the days where we used to be like working out together.
Yeah, bro.
Because that shit was like, it's just a different motivation. You feel me? It's a different vibe, for real, for real.
It's like a nice competitive nature and everything all in one.
And it's good when you can have that person, you know, you trust to spot you, and you could, you know, you talk, you chop it up. It just puts you in a way like better mind state, and just, I don't know, your aura is just, you know, it's boosted.
That's a whole therapy session right there.
Whole therapy session, but you leave that energy, you leave that joint feeling good, feeling real good. You know, you'll chop it up a little bit, and then you also, you know, you also push each other. So it's just work. It's, when you're in the gym, especially, it's not really just, you don't want to be talking the whole time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's, you get the balance.
You gotta come to LA, bro. I'm telling you, man.
I want to so bad, but it's just not practical for me right now. Unless I just gotta figure something out.
Man.
Nah, cause like I don't want to talk about like work and shit, but like coming from work, then to go to LA,
it's on the way.
There's a gym right downstairs, my boy.
I get you.
I can just pull up real quick, like yo. But that was before, when I was like really sensitive about like my time and stuff like that during the day. Now it's like, honestly, I've come to terms with the amount of time I'll have after my day, after work and stuff like that. So it's honestly, it's just up to me at this point. And I'm debating it more heavily now. Probably just switch over. Oh, the main reason though is because I'm getting a solid discount, like $30 off. That's the main reason why I want to switch it.
Can't be mad at you. I'm paying $44.99.
Yeah, but I end up paying $30 though, because I still got Planet. Cause it's like them real like, I guess, rainy days, or just one of those days where I really don't got time to hit crunch. I'll just swing over there real quick, where it's like, if it's like been a long day or something like that. But yeah, having like a solid friend to be in the gym with, well, not even friend, but you know, a solid partner, that's for sure a plus. I had something else I was gonna say too. Lost track when you brought that up.
Well, to veer left, what do you think about the opposite sex being friends? I feel like you have more experience than me.
It's hard
when it comes to that.
It's hard, but it's not hard at the same time. It's obviously hard because y'all think differently, but you become friends with somebody for a reason. So y'all obviously, you think you have the same interests. Again, like we were saying, the same values and stuff like that. But it's just a matter of like the way you communicate and interact with each other. That's, I guess, where you can say difficulty might come in. But I guess we could talk about this too. Majority of the friendships with the opposite sex, it starts with a crush or some sort of, someone was attracted to someone. You feel me? Personally, that's how it's always been for me. Like any female friend I've had, I liked them before or they liked me. You feel me? It always like spawned that way. And that in itself can be problematic, but obviously you figure it out. Like the first like best friend or close female friend I had, like that's how it started out. But you learn to sort of like appreciate the friendship, you feel me, and the relationship that you have with the person. And if you're not like a hornball and want to just fuck all the time, then you know it's not a problem. That's honestly, I've had like dudes come up to me and be like, yo, I don't know how you could do that, like how you could just be friends with girls. I'm like, yo, it's not really nothing to it. I mean, once you get past like the what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. But once you get past all the like the sexual attraction and stuff like that, and you get to know the person, it's just like having a male best friend, to be honest.
But it's not though.
But it's not.
It's not though.
It's not. I'm just saying on that level, like.
Not bad.
Like personality, like it's. I can't even like say like.
I get what you're trying to say, but like for me, bro, and it's not even like on some like hornball shit. I personally just. It never happened for me. I don't think I'm probably gonna get ate up in somebody group chat or something. Like, oh, I thought we was friends. Probably associates, but never. Like, I never had a solid female-male friendship.
Yeah,
like,
and I feel like majority of them. Well, not even. Majority of them we've grown apart. For right now, you know, we just went separate ways. So it's not like it was a bad falling out, but it gets awkward though because it's like when they get a boyfriend, you realize the kind of relationship y'all have. You feel me? It's like certain things not gonna fly because your man's is not gonna.
Let's spin it around though. Hold up.
Shorty might not fuck with it.
Let's spin it around.
Yeah.
If you were the boyfriend and your girl got a male best friend or whatever,
I always think about that, and it's just like I feel like I have to be mature about something like that, but at the same time there's boundaries and levels of respect, you feel me? So if I don't know, if I'm around, I haven't really like experienced it yet, but I just feel like there's a level of respect, you feel me? If you with me, and obviously if you with me and we, you know, having a moment or whatever, or, you know, we out to eat or something of that nature, we spending time together, you know, that friend has to just understand like, yo, can't talk right now. Or, you know, I can't even think of like scenarios because I haven't really gone through anything like that. But that's the best thing I could say. Like there's definitely boundaries and boundaries that need to be respected.
I've experienced it, but
yeah, you have more experience than me in that regard.
I don't care. Like personally, like I know a lot of dudes be like, "Oh, that's beta or whatever the fuck you be saying."
What, that you don't care?
No, that you're allowing your girlfriend to have a male best friend. I don't care. Although, me for myself, I don't think those friendships are possible, in my opinion, unless it's like from childhood, going all the way to like. Yeah, that's honestly, that's a different dynamic though. Like
that, I'm more comfortable with too. Because like you said, it's a different dynamic. You feel me?
And even then, low key, if we're being honest, where like if we actually being transparent, like there could have been a possibility where y'all might have done something. Just as best friends, just because kind of you never know. And personally, I know this because there's been things that happened with female friends, and it's like we still friends to this day. But it's like, hey, you feel me? So it's always that possibility. Y'all going through puberty and shit. Y'all telling me you ain't. This is
the
closest dude. This is the closest dude next to you, bro.
You feel me?
Might as well.
He coming to your house playing PS2 with your little brother.
Oh my god!
Going down.
Oh my god!
What I just brought back for you, cuz.
Son,
he just thought about. Nah, I can't even.
So,
Oh man.
Middle school, right? Shorty on my block. She had a little brother I was cool with. Feel me? And me and her little brother, we would just like, you feel me, play PS2. I think we was playing like NBA Streets or something. But she would want to come over. Like, I don't know. We was the same age, but the brother was a little bit younger. Whatever. But I ain't see her like that. Actually, I wasn't looking at girls like that. You feel me? I was focused on school. And you feel me? I was playing ball at the time. I was really trying.
You wasn't worried about Nathan.
I was really trying to be in the NBA. Like I was, for me, I'll ball up for like 5 hours a day and then go in the house play on PS2. But yeah, we was in the crib playing games, and she gonna tap me because like, you see how we sitting? Yeah. This the screen, little. It's going, TV right here.
Yeah, little big back.
She like right here behind me, but he can't see. Yeah, because he in. So she tapped me. Yeah. And then she just showed me her titties.
Whole time.
I'm thinking like, yo, so we cool. We not on that level. Why is we
imagining being in that situation, bro? Like you look up and you see itty bitties and you like,
oh no, they wasn't small.
Okay, I'm thinking about the age.
Oh, nah.
You had junk, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty like insane. Like you in the middle of like GTA.
Yeah.
Crazy. And you look back, you like, what the fuck?
I had to play it off like I ain't see that.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, well, not ever since then, from that moment to like, I think after she moved, like she was just mad at me. And I didn't understand. I'm like,
I thought
I'm supposed to do that in front of your little brother?
Are you supposed to do one of these?
Bro, I did not know nothing about none of that. Like, and that's not even the first time that happened to me. But like, still, I'm just like, mind blown. What am I supposed to do about that? I thought we was, you feel me, homies. We was just playing ball. Like, you showed me your titty for? Yeah, so I was lost, bro. So that's why I feel like from then,
it's like this can't work.
I don't think this could work.
You got traumatized.
For real.
Damn. I never had an experience like that, but I can say it does get difficult though because depending on the relationship and the type of person though, they could expect like boyfriend level actions from you. And that's
without the sex.
Yeah, and that's where it gets like complicated because you got to realize like what this person, you know, what she wants from you out of a relationship, the friendship. And as a dude, sometimes you got to sit back and think like, yo, is this something I'd be doing for a friend, or is like something I'd be doing for a chick?
You feel me? There's something a little extra.
And it's like, I've sat down and thought about stuff like that before, and I had to just take a break. You feel me? It's just like, nah, I can't keep doing this because we not on that level. So I can't. You know, it's just annoying because it's taking up a lot of time. Not to say that I don't care about you, but it's like, especially if I care about you too, you can get carried away and think, oh, maybe this is where it's going, but it's like you realize that they might not be in the same time, or maybe I might not be in the same time. So it's kind of like both parties have to really evaluate that and make sure that they don't overstep, kind of thing, or just be aware of where the relationship is. So
yeah, I feel like it's gonna sound mad sexist, but like if I'm doing something that I wouldn't do for my niggas for you, and I'm not saying I need anything from you, but I'm just saying like it's not reciprocated in that same way. That I don't feel. I feel like you just using me, or you just using the advantage of. I don't even know how to explain that. It's just like you just taking advantage of the situation.
Like using.
You're trying to see how much you could pull without having to do anything. Until it's like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah, you see how much you could get out of the relationship.
You feel me? Like, I don't know if like I said, I don't do opposite sex friends. I don't know if you had any experience where a girl would be like call me pretty or something like that, but y'all friends. I feel like that's like I don't need to do that. Like I'm not calling my niggas cute.
I've had that. Definitely, I've had that, and it's like. But I guess
I'm gonna call my niggas cute.
Yeah, no cat, no patient. But at the same time, it depends on their personality too. Because I feel like if I don't even know how to say this, but it's hard. It's hard because when you bond with a person, you just know the way they are. You know, they operate, they move a certain way. You feel me? So when they say certain things, or they say certain things like, "Don't I look good as hell in this?" or something like that, it's like you just can't take it a certain way because hopefully from what you know, they're not seeking validation, but they are. But it's just like they don't want the boyfriend level validation. It's I can't even explain it, bro. But it's just you just know if you're in that situation.
It's a way, cause I know they do that in their friend circle.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? They hype each other up and stuff. But then I'm not one of your bitches, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you feel me?
Too,
like
that too. And you gotta. That happens to a lot of times. You gotta nip that shit in the bud. Like when they be talking to you, and they'll say like bitch or something. You be like, oh,
no.
What are you doing? I'm not him. Not her. Fuck out of here. But yeah.
I feel like one of the tests that you could see if it's a genuine friendship or not is if you start talking about other girls around them and how they react. And to like summarize my whole theory about the opposite sex friendship thing, I think it's possible. I just don't think for me it's a thing, because I don't know. I don't feel like I have that much energy to. Because there's a thing going around called low maintenance friend. Like, you feel me? I talk to people every day, but like, I really be like busy as hell. So like, I feel like with a male female friendship, it's like a little bit too much maintenance for me. Like, so I can't really. It ain't gonna work for me.
That's true, but I feel like that's also subjective too, because you have some girls that's just not high maintenance.
True.
You have some that are. But me personally speaking, it's like I could do it, but I also don't like have the time to do it too at the same time. And I've gotten into, I guess, disputes where it's like a friend may not feel like I'm giving them enough like time and stuff like that, and that can get annoying because it's like I'm with my bros, and sometimes it's like
I'm with the gang, with the mom. What you thinking?
Feel me? And it's like also I'm just the type of person I don't like talking every day.
Word.
And I feel like that's the case with a lot of people too. It's just like you don't want to talk every day, and if you don't feel like talking, you don't feel like talking. Or if you feel me, but I guess what kind of conclusion can I come to with it is like, I could do it. Obviously, I have, but I'm starting to feel the stress of it as of lately. It could just not even the stress of it. It could just be annoying. That's what I'm getting at. It can be annoying, but if you care about them, it's not much to it. Like if you know the relationship y'all have and stuff like that, it's just what it is. You feel me? It's like they family at this point. Like I think it becomes more of a brother-sister relationship. And that's my conclusion. That's how I look at it. You feel me? So, but it'd be a lot to get to that point.
You ever been family zone? So like it's friend zone and then it's family zone. That's
family zone hurt different if you really feeling her. That hurt different because there's no way now. It's no way ever never.
It might be a way though, because it'd be some girls
Max.
that be saying that's just my bro, and she's sucking him.
That wasn't just like high school though. I feel like
it's still going on.
I feel like that was high school though.
Like young
Maybe
adults.
still going on.
Young adults.
Young adults, probably, yeah, for sure.
Like 21. That's just my bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's
like,
just bro. Nah, bitch.
Bro in them, deep in them guts.
Yeah, and that sweet watery. Nah, that's wild. I have been family
publicly too.
Publicly
on Facebook.
That's how.
But it wasn't even like I was even pressing of anything from them. And it was just automatically, sis, bro, big brother,
man.
little brother.
Little bro.
Like, yo, what?
It's my brother. No, I'm not your brother.
I had one situation where, and I look back at this Facebook message too recently. I don't know if you around that time where they were just like random people, like people you probably cool with through Facebook. They like, you about to be my son or daughter now, or some shit like that.
I remember that bullshit.
Bro, it was one chick that she was my mother. This is so crazy to say. So like, she was my mother.
Yeah.
But like, give it like a couple months later, after that trend died down for whatever reason, she was wilding them like, yo, what's up when we hanging out?
Yeah, of course.
Like, yeah,
you was just my mother, but now you want.
It's incest.
It sounds
Excuse
so
me.
bad. It sounds so bad. Too.
Excuse me. Hello,
so
I'm your
bad.
son, right? For me, I got
Like,
a little
chill
more
out,
lit
Mom.
or something, and then you was just like, oh, okay,
Chill out, mom.
crazy.
Damn.
That'd be another thing too. Like, I don't think I ever got friend zoned for real. But I've been rejected. But then they spin the block once they see if you need elevation and shit.
I've been friend zoned once. That was I don't really get friend zoned often. The only time I got friend zoned, we became best friends. And it's like now we just grew apart. We still cool though. I don't think I've ever been family zoned either.
Nah, I ain't got that family though.
I don't think I've been family zoned. That's so like harsh.
That's different. Like, that's a different type of. And I don't know how to read that situation either. It's like,
what do we do from here?
Because
I don't want to be here.
I know one chick that
here.
used to call me big bro and all that shit, but yeah.
But I feel like it can become valid if not off that tip though, like coming from that point, not off that tip. But if it's a genuine relationship, you know what I mean? Like if it organically feels like a brother-sister relationship, then it organically feels that way. But
we're not the same mother though. What are you talking about, man?
I know, mom. But you can't. I'm saying you can't establish that as that. I'm just saying that will be the kind of relationship. That'll be what the relationship feels like. If you friends with a girl,
I feel like it really gotta. I don't really know. Like, you feel me? I gotta know your whole family, bro. I gotta go to the cookouts, like family friend type joint. Like, you feel me? Like, where it's like, yeah, bro, I'm bro. Like, I'm not.
That's where I feel like I am now.
Yeah.
So I can say that. But I honestly, personally, I've never had that relationship where it's like.
And then what if the family start piping it up like, oh, this is a decent boy. What y'all do? What y'all do? Y'all talk about bro and sis. No. Come on.
That's crazy because like I've gone through that as well.
Jeez.
Things get difficult still.
Yeah.
But all in all, like you said, it's possible. Not for you. For me personally, I don't think I could say this. I'm not looking for female best friends, or I'm not interested in any more female best friends, or females as friends. I could say that.
I love to work
from
with
what
them.
I learned and stuff like that. Yeah,
I love to associate with them.
But to be so tight to the point where it's like we're obligated to speak to each other, and
we hanging out every day and everything, building the deeper relationship and connection.
I don't really think I want that. I don't really think I want that.
Son, why is he pissing outside of the?
I've never seen that before.
I wish I could. Yeah.
Yo, you ever seen a cat halfway out the litter busting a squat? That's hilarious. I can't even believe that's happening behind me right now.
As you can hear, you get back in that motherfucker.
That is so funny, bro. He was just out that bit. What?
You too big. You can't even fit in that.
Like, it was hot in there. To come out. That was funny. Yeah, I get a new box, my boy.
Nah, man. What was I saying? Damn.
Can't do it.
I could do it, but like, because I feel like now, like, I don't really care, but I feel like people judge me like, oh, you mean you can't hold your dick in your... I ain't never swindle my way into no box, you feel me? Like, I ain't never go the route of, oh, let me be her best friend and then let me see if she gonna give it up because I'm too close to it. Nah.
That feels weird to me.
I ain't never do no joint like that, you feel me? Like, if I, yo, what's up? And then you, nah. And I'm just like, I bet.
That's that.
And then she talking about we could be friends, though. I'm like,
I don't want to be a friend.
nah, because I already expressed how I liked you or something like that. So it's not, you're not about to have that relationship, bro. You're not about to sit here and tell me I could be a friend or something, but
I can't. Nah, it's just not gonna, it's just weird. It's just not gonna work. Yeah, I feel you.
Because for me, I mean, it may die down later on, but like I just feel like that feeling is just gonna linger on for a little bit. You over here trying to buddy me up and stuff. Like, it's weird.
It just doesn't feel comfortable. Like, it doesn't feel comfortable. I 100% agree. Like, I don't think I've ever expressed that and then saying it like I have hella female best friends, but I only had like 2 or 3 max. Yeah, in any situation, it's never been the case where I told them like, yo, I'm trying to get up in that sweet watery, and then she'd be like, nah, let's just be friends. So.
And how can you be friends with somebody after they confess that to you?
Yeah.
After, especially in today's time where y'all exposing every weird shit in y'all DMs. You know what I'm saying? Like when dudes be shooting their shot and they expose that. Do y'all double back and like, yo, let's just be friends real quick though?
Real quick though?
Yeah, like I feel like some of y'all just do that just to have somebody to validate you without having to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I got this.
Yeah, just keep them around.
I'm keeping them around because you feel me? Ain't nobody texting me right now. I'm bored.
Yeah, for sure. They use it as entertainment and stuff like that. But
and then he gonna keep pressing. And he's like, shut up.
Can't use me. Fire for that.
Fire for that.
Fire. For the games anymore.
Yeah, man. I mean, friendship cool though. When you do get that friendship, whoever it is, you feel me? That loyalty and everything. You feel me? That's your kid's uncle and shit like that, or aunt or whatever.
Right.
It's a good time.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate all the friends that I have in my life now. I feel like I found that, for the most part, I found that soul tribe, I guess you could say. Do you believe in soul tribes?
What is that?
It's essentially like just the people you were meant to meet up with. And
so like soulmates?
Like live out this life with, like a group of people you're meant to.
Yeah.
Live out this
I would say yeah. Simply because walking energies, and you know, energies never die, so it's like it's just transferred on, and then certain energies stick together. So I feel like there's an anime on that. I feel like I've seen some type of anime on that.
No, come to mind.
No.
But I don't put it past it. Could damn well be an anime for real.
That's a tough anime. Soul Tribe.
Yeah. Well, that's tough.
Soul Tribe.
That's tough.
Draft that up.
I'm about to trademark that. You sound hungry as hell right now, my boy. That sounds like so much dank shit.
That ASMR.
What does that mean?
Like that shit. Some people they like sounds like close or like when people whisper and they do stuff like that. I don't get it. Some people like this.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
ASMR.
Look it up.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna look it up right now. Actually.
Yeah.
I feel like there's so much more that I wanted to touch on when it comes to friendships. What do you consider? I feel like we've been going for a while now, but like, what do you consider? How do you know if a friend is loyal or not?
I think you could test it by, let's just say you getting jumped, right? Or you about to get into a fight or something, and you call me, hey yo, I need you to pull up right now. I feel like if he questioned it too much, and like, what's going on?
You fool.
Nah.
You fool.
You supposed to just, I bet.
Be on that, yeah.
On my way.
I feel like loyalty and nah. But yeah, you're right. I feel like that's the only way you could sort of test it too.
I don't know how to like explain that in terms,
loyalty.
But like, I feel like that's just like an example.
That's yeah, for sure. It's like if you're there when I need you, you're loyal. Or another way to look at it too is it's like betrayal. You feel me? If you're not going behind my back to sort of put me in a smaller place, or talking shit about me behind my back, or when you're around other people you put me in a positive light, that can be considered loyal too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so for sure I mean obviously I don't talk down about my friends, but you do need friends that are critical about you. So
that's different. That's constructive criticism. That's not
exactly.
That's not
It's definitely not a loyalty thing. That was more like me transitioning into another trait that you need in a friend. Somebody who's gonna tell you, just be straight up with you. You feel me? Let you know if you got a booger in your nose. Let you know if you're out here walking crazy, or talk to you about things that just don't sit right with you. You feel me? If you could do something, in a better manner, or just operate in what seems to be a more effective way, I'm gonna tell you. Or if I don't feel like you could be doing something, I'm gonna tell you.
And being a friend too is also being able to take that and realize it's a friend telling you. It's not somebody enemy.
Having like friends that can't receive criticism well, it sucks, because it's like, this is just not gonna work now. Because if I can't express the way I feel to you, whether it just be if I can't express the way I feel about you to you, who else am I gonna talk to about this? And it's like, now we can't have a relationship. We can't have a friendship. I've seen so many friendships die because of that. Yeah,
because they just wanted a yes man. They ain't want nobody to tell them who they actually are. They wanted them to hyped up the dream of them, like the positive part of them. And
then you have friends who are like narcissists. So it's like all about them. It's all about them. And narcissism can come in so many different ways, and if you're not careful, you will not peep that shit too. Like, it will be just subtle things. They just always make it about them, or it's so many ways that could go.
Like, one example thing is like, if say you something going on with you, they somehow flip it. Like, I went through something like that too, where it wasn't that bad, or just try to downplay your situation. Like, I went through something worse. Like, bro, I ain't ask you what you went through.
I'm telling you about what I'm going through and how I feel.
Like, it's two ways that could go, where it's like, all right, he's trying to relate to you because he went through it, or he's just saying, nah, you ain't got it that bad. I went through this.
I got it that. Yeah, nah, get out of here.
Like, yo, I got a flat. Man, I lost all 4 of my ties, man. You be alright. Like,
Come
bro,
on, son.
what?
Yeah, that's so like irrational. That's so irrational.
Yeah.
Narcissism sucks.
Playboy Cardi is supposed to drop an album named Narcissist. He ain't drop.
And to that point, you know, there's a healthy amount of narcissism too, but that's just knowing when to be selfish.
You think narcissism is selfish, or just
no? I just think
absorbed.
I think they can be like closely mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I was getting at, though. In regards to being a little bit of a narcissist, I was just thinking, you know, being able to be selfish and knowing when to be selfish for yourself. But I don't think they're the same thing, though. Mm-hmm. Self-absorbed is like toxic.
Narcissism is toxic.
Huh?
Narcissism.
Yeah, that's fucking toxic as shit. But self-absorbed, would you say that's the same thing as being? No, that's not the same thing as being a narcissist, because that's like everything is about you.
So self-absorbed.
Self-absorbed is like, I don't know. I feel like it's slightly different.
I feel like we might be
probably just making it complicated.
Narcissism is more of a mental disorder.
No, what I'm thinking is self-absorbed is like when you're just full of yourself, kind of. But that's like confidence.
That could be cocky, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a balance of everything, though. Yeah. What you think about it, because it's like you could be too cocky. Mm-hmm. I mean, you could be too confident, where it's deemed cocky or arrogant.
Exactly.
Which is like, I mean, if you worked for it, I don't think there's a problem.
You have a right to be. So.
And then there's where you're just super self-absorbed, and those you could kind of peep out from afar.
That's
narcissists kind of. I feel like narcissists kind of hide and bring themselves out.
Yeah, and they'll make you think you crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I see. Yeah, definitely two different things.
Yeah. But yeah, know when to be selfish too, and make sure you have friends that allow you to be selfish.
Yeah.
Not in a toxic way, obviously. Just understand when you need time for you, and they gotta respect that time for you.
You just made me remember. This is probably gonna be the last thing. You just made me remember, though. I remember having a girlfriend, whatever, and it was just high school shit. It wasn't even like. That's why I expressed like I don't think that's the thing for me. She would literally. This is multiple girls actually. They would text me like every day, damn near. And you know, sometimes I really just ain't feel like talking like at all, like, and they would like get upset with me. I'm like, yo, like I'm going through stuff right now. I'm not trying to talk to you right now. Or it might be a situation where I was in a relationship too, like talking to my girl right now. What are you doing?
I cannot. Yeah. What are you? This is not okay.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
I'm not supposed to be talking to you more than my girl. Like, oh, but you are friends. No.
I don't care.
Friend, girlfriend. Like, bro.
That's a big gap. You gotta respect that. But I feel like they was probably immature at that time too.
Yeah.
Immature and lonely.
Oh, definitely lonely, because the conversation was always about sex.
Yeah.
Too.
Oh yeah. See,
yeah.
That's how you know. That's
how many bodies you got? Do you eat? Do you eat the box?
Right, no value.
Can we talk about the fucking? I don't know.
Anything but this.
Yeah, like at that time I wasn't even trying to talk about that for real. I'm just
you know what you want to do after high school?
Yeah, like shit, man. At least college girls, they know what they want. Like, you feel me? Like when I was there for a semester, I'm probably airing myself out, but
oh well.
Yeah, it wasn't no friend shit.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Like,
you want to come to my dorm? Like,
yeah, for sure. It's either you coming to my dorm or I want you to be my man.
Yeah,
it's one of the two. It was never
like let's warm it up and
yeah, for sure. I've never experienced like no in between.
That shit was a cold start. Yeah.
But no, they're definitely. I ain't about to get into that, but you have females who just want to be friends, kind of thing too. But yeah, so Yeah, I guess to wrap it up, it's like just choose your friends wisely.
Yeah.
Because they sort of determine, I guess, where you'll be ultimately in life. For the most part, they kind of shape your path too. So choose your friends wisely.
And I guess whatever women watch this, not gonna be friends. I'm sorry. I know you guys won't like me after this one. But
hey man,
this is what I do.
Swallow that bullet.
Yeah, sucks.
Swallow that bullet. I'll be your friend. I'm good off it. I'm tired.